Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about the operation toolbar in the Sketcher. So for that I will draw a rectangle. So first one is the in operation toolbar, that is the round or corner or fillet. So it is used to make the edges as smooth by applying the radius. So select the tool and select two lines so that a corner is formed at the edge. So like this we can create a number of corners at the corner. To use these tools as multiple times, just double click on the tool and select the lines or circles wherever you want. So like this a corner is created at these corners of the rectangle. Okay, so while we are using this corner, we are getting a different options like trim all elements, trim first element, trim no trim, standard line trims, construction line trim, and construction lines no trim. So we will discuss about these 6 tools related to the corner. So further, just I am existing draw another rectangle, or else you can draw a line, or you can draw circles or arcs. Okay, so coming to the corner, in the first one is the trim elements. If you select the elements, that outer portion, that is extra portion of this part will be removed. So it is about the trim all elements. Next tool is about the trim first element. It means the first element which you are selecting, it will be trimmed, and the second element which you are selecting, it will be not trimmed. So it is like this. So this is about the trim first element. And second is the no trim, means corner will be formed without any trimming of elements, that is not the portion which is not trimmed of these two elements. So this is about the not trim. Next is the standard line trims. So once check this. So this is also related to the not trim elements. So trim corner is applied not only for lines or rectangles, it is applied for curves and lines also, like this. So this is about the corner. So like this. And last is the construction line trims. So I'm using, again I'm drawing one rectangle. Okay, corner. So last is related to the construction element. So select these two lines, you will get the construction elements like this. See the construction, you can see the dotted lines, that is imaginary lines of these trim elements. This is about the construction trim elements. And last option is related to the construction lines no trim. So like this. So this is related to the corner. So next is related to the chamfer. Chamfer is used to get the sharp edges at the corners. So it is also related. It is similar to the corner, but here we need to give the distances. So click on chamfer, select two elements, a sharp line edge is formed. So this is related to the chamfer. Here we can get the incline distance and angle. Okay, suppose if you want to give the chamfer for a line and rectangle or circle, also you can give the chamfer. So click on chamfer, select this line and this line. So like this chamfer is formed. So in chamfer we are getting, here also we are getting complete six options, that is the trim all elements, trim first element, no trim, construction line elements, standard line trims, and construction lines no trim. So while we are selecting the first element and second element, we are getting two options, that is length and angle, first option, and second is the first line and second line length. Next is the length. So like this. So here we are getting only the inclined line distance and angle, whereas if we select second option, here we are getting horizontal distance and vertical distance, that is first length and second length. So like this. So this is the first length and second length. In this, the two lengths are equal. If you want to change, just double click on it and change the value. So like this, we can change the first length and second length. And here also we can change the angle and the incline distance. Suppose if I want to change only this incline length, in this, the last option is this one. So I am selecting these two lines. Sorry. Select two lines. Here last option is related to the only angle and first length. Here the angle is exact 45. Just we can change the length. But here in the first option, that is in this first option, here we can change the angle and hypotenuse. Here first and second length. Here we can change the first length. So this is related to the chamfer. Corner and chamfer. The difference is in corner we can make a smooth edges, whereas in chamfer we can make the sharp edges. So this is the difference between the chamfer and the round corner. So next is coming to the trim element. So trimming is the here this is about the relimitations. In relimitations we are having complete 5 options. That is, I will draw some figures. First option is the trim. This option is used to trim a element up to the limited point. So I have selected this line. So it is asking to select the other point, so that up to that point the object will be trimmed. So this part is trimmed. Once again I am telling. So select this line and select the portion up to where you want the object. So up to that point the object will be saved and remaining portion will be trimmed. So this is about the trim option. And next is the break. Break is used to split the object at the pointing. So I have selected this line and it is asking, so where I have selected the object, at that point the object is break. See, select this line. So I have selected this point here. So it is one part and this is one part. So it is, the object is breaked into two parts. So once again I'm explaining. So draw a line. Just select the break option. Select the figure and specify a point. So the point we have selected, it will divide the object into two parts. So this is related to the break point. Not only it is applied for line, it is applied for also circle also. So select the circle and specify a point. So it is one part, it is another part. So like this the object is breaked at a specified point. Next coming to the quick trim. So first option trim is used to trim the object up to a specified point, whereas quick trim is used to delete the object. So I have selected this line and selected this object. I have selected this object, this object. So it is used to trim the object completely from the figure. So this is about the trim. And in trim also we are getting two options. First is the break and rubbing. Break and rubbing means the object will be deleted completely, just as previous, whereas the break and round out. So it is used to break, and if you click another point, one second. So break, use that second option. So select this line. So up to the limited point in that line, the object will be trimmed. So again select this point, select this line, take the break of the trim option, break and rubbing, and select this line. So limited, the object will be trimmed at outer portions of the line. So this is about the break and rub out. Next, Control Z. So break. Next, break and keep. So again I am selecting this line. See, here the object is breaked, but it is splitted into the three parts. Means there is a line in between the two lines, in between the line. So it is trimmed and it is splitted into 3 different parts. So this is about the quick trim. In quick trim we are getting 3 options: break and rub in. It is used to delete the object completely, whereas break and rub out, it will trim the object at outer parts of this selected object, whereas break and keep, it will split the object at the intersections of the object. So this is about the quick trim. Next tool is about the close arc. So suppose here the already in this circle it is splitted into the two parts using break option. Now I am selecting this half circle and click on delete key. So half of the circle is deleted. Now I need to complete close of the circle. So click on close arc and select the close arc. So object is closed and it is converted as single element. So it is close arc is used to close the remaining portion of the circle or arc. Okay, once again I will tell you. So I have drawn a circle and I draw a line in between. Using trim option, that is quick trim option, I have selected this portion. Control Z. So quick trim, I have selected this portion and this portion completely. So we are get only this half of the portion. Now using close arc, select this element, the object is closed. So not only for circle, it is applied for arc also. So go for circle, draw an arc. So draw an arc and using close arc, select this arc. So complete circle is drawn by using the close arc. Okay. Now I am using the Control Z. So this is the half of the part of circle. Now I need to get only this remaining part of the arc. Okay. So behind the close arc there is a complement. So means in complement we will get the other half of the portion of the arc or circle. Now I selected this arc. See, you will get only this side of the arc and this side will be trimmed off. So in this also, so again using quick trim, I have selected this, remove this portion. Now use the complement arc, select this circle, you will get this half of portion of the circle. So like this we can close the arc by using close arc and we can get the other half portion of the arc or circle by using complement. So this is about the relimitation toolbar. Okay, next we are coming to the transformation toolbar. So first one is the mirror. So mirror is used to get the reflection of the selected object. Okay, now I'm selecting these tools, delete. Okay, now I am drawing a rectangle and circle at this midpoint. Okay, and using quick trim command I have deleted these portions. Okay, so this is one object. Now I need to make a replica of this object on this side. Okay, so select this object, and select the mirror option from the transformation toolbar. Now it will ask for the selection of the plane or a line. So I am selecting this axis so that the object will be mirrored on the other side. So like this the object is mirrored by selecting the axis. Now I need to make the mirror of this object from this reference line. Okay, now select this object, make the mirror, select the mirror option and select the line. Okay, so here there is no line. Now we need to draw a line here. Now I am drawing a line. Okay, now draw a line here. Okay, now I need to make a mirror of this object from this reference line. Select this object, select the mirror option and select this horizontal line. So from this horizontal line the object will be mirrored exact at same distances. So this is about the mirror option. So next is the symmetry. Symmetry means it is similar to the mirror, but in this we will get the exact symmetry of the object from the selected reference line. Okay, I have drawn this circle, rectangle, again a reference line. So I need to get these two objects from this reference line with symmetry. Okay, select these two objects. By using control we can select different objects. So I selected these two objects and select the symmetry option. Now select this line. Okay, so it will convert it into the this side of the portion with exact same distance. So this is about the symmetry of the objects. Okay, next coming to the translate. Translate is used to move the object from one point to the other point. Okay, select these two objects, select the translate option and it will ask for the instances. So how many instances you want to make it, means number of objects, number of copies. Okay, so I have selected 3 instances. Now select. So here it is a status bar. In this it is asking for select or click the translation start point. So I selected that one point, so that from that point it is translating. So now it is asking for the length. So you can specify the length. Sorry, one second. You can specify the length value here or you can pick a point. So in any direction in 360s we can pick any point. Okay, so click on the point. So number of objects are translated are 3 and this is 1 4. Okay, one second, Control Z. So once again I am repeating, select these objects, select this object, click on translate. So number of modes are 3. So with this it is 4. So number of modes are 3. Duplicate mode, specify a point and click the point where you want to translate it. So click the point. So in that direction the objects are translated. Okay, so next is the rotate. So rotate is used to rotating of an object in a particular angle. Okay, now I want to rotate this rectangle. Okay, and click on rotate option. So here also it is asking for the instances. If you want instances you can add or else you can keep it as it is. Okay, now it is asking for the rotation point. I am selecting this point. Again now we need to specify the angle. Okay, so I am giving the angle as 20 degrees. So exact at 20 degrees the object is rotated. So it is rotation. Here the original object and rotation object are visible. Now I need to get only the rotator object. Okay, so select this rectangle, click on rotate and specify the corner base point. Now in this duplicate mode is on. Just turn it off and specify the angle as 20 and click on OK. So only rotated object can be visible, whereas in previous 2 original objects and rotated objects are visible. So like this we can on or off the duplicate mode in the rotation or translation mode. So this is about the translation and rotate. Next one is the scale. Scale option is used to increase or decrease the size of the sketch. Okay, now I need to increase this rectangle or decrease the size of the rectangle. So before that I am giving the dimensions. Okay, so it has a length of 9.427 and a height of 6.954. Now I need to increase this size of the rectangle. Just select this rectangle, click on scale. So it is asking for duplicate mode and conversion of the constraints. Okay, here we need to specify the base point and we can give the scale value. Now I am giving the scale value as 2. Enter. See, the object size has increased 2 times, and along with the dimensions are also increased 2 times. So 9 twice is 18. So 6 twice is 6.9 twice is 13. So object size is increased twice times. So this is the increasing of the selected object. Now decreasing. So this object I want to decrease. Okay. Select this tool, select the sketch and pick on scale option. Specify the base point. Now I need to decrease the value to some 0.1. Enter. See, the object size has reduced to 0.1 size. Here also we can delete the duplicate sketch. So this is about the scaling option sketch. Next is the offset. Offset is used to copy the object at a specified distances. So select the offset object and select. So first select the object and click on offset. So in the sketch tools we can see the options like instances, new position, H position and offset distances. Okay, so we can specify the offset distances directly here only. So I am giving the offset distance as 5. So at exact 5 the object is offsetted. Okay, and instances are only 1. So we are getting only one instance of the circle. Okay, rectangle only I want to offset this line. Okay, so select this line. We can specify the offset distance. Okay, upside or downside. So like this we can offset. Now I am increasing the instance to 5. Okay, so in this direction the offset is distance we can give it, or instances value also we can give it. So in this direction I am giving offset distances as defaultly 3.08 and offset numbers as 5. So 5 instances are offsetted, 5 lines are offsetted at a distance of 3.098. So this is single line. Now I need to get this side, this line, arc and this line. Now we need to offset this complete portion, so that in offset we are getting this one, that is tangent propagation. Now select this line so that complete portion can be offsetted. So this is used to offset the tangent propagations. Next is the point propagation. So if I select only this one, this is the complete point propagation. So each and every point is located. So each and every point propagation of the object is offsetted. So this is about the point propagation. And next, last is the both side offset. Okay, suppose here the line. Now I need to offset this line. So for offset and select the last option as both side offset and select this line. So two sides the objects are projected. Okay, like this we can offset any sketch in the sketcher. So this is about the offset option. Okay, next in the sketch tools we have gone through the grid. Grid needs to display the grid on the back side of the workspace. Okay, so I want to draw an object in this. Suppose I want to draw a rectangle in this box. So we need to specify exact point to point and we need to draw. Okay, so like this we need to draw, but some or other we are missing the intersection point. Okay, to draw at the exact intersection point of this we need to on the snap. Okay, and draw the sketch so that at exact each point we are going to get the abstraction to draw the exact horizontal and vertical lines. So this is about the snap. Next is the standard or construction. We have gone through it, and this is about the geometrical constraints. To get the horizontal, vertical, tangent symbols or offset symbols, can be on or off, and this is about the dimension constraints. Okay, now I don't want any grids in this, so I am turning off. And next tools we are coming across are Yeah. So in this we are going through the next is the visualization. In visualization we are going through these tools. So first is the diagnostics, next geometrical constraints and dimensional constraints. Okay, so related to this I will draw one figure. So draw a rectangle and specify dimensions. So this object is completely fully constrained. Okay, and this fully constrained is visible by using this diagnostics icon. If I turn off this, you can't see that object is fully constrained or not. So to get the we have already given the constraint, and it cannot be movable from the origin. Okay, so to get the fully whether the object is fully constrained or not, just turn on this diagnostics in visualization toolbar so that the object will be fully constrained or not can be visible. So this is about the diagnostics. Next is the dimensional constraints. So we can hide all of the dimensions in the sketcher. And next is the geometrical constraints. Geometrical constraints means this horizontal, vertical, tangent, parallel, perpendicular. So that symbols or can be hide or off bit by using this geometrical constraint. So these are about the visualizations options. Okay. In this we have is some of the options in rotation and translate. I will explain about it. So draw a circle, and I have drawn another circle inside the circle. Given dimensions has 25 mm and this small circle dimension as 2, and it is at a distance of 8 mm from the horizontal line. So I need to rotate this small circle around the circles at an angle of 360 degrees. So select the circle and pick the rotate option. So next select the center point and specify the angle. Instance I have given it as suppose 12 and give the angle it as so 360 by, so I need to get 360 divided by 12. So I have given the circles. So like this we can rotate the circles about the center point. So like this we can, so that the objects are rotated. Okay, and here there is one option, and there are some options in rotate. So again I am selecting the small circle and pick on rotate option. Here there is a constant conversion. So click on that, select the center point and specify the angle. So 360 by 12. So in this the dimensions of the circles are be added while rotation. So this is about the rotate option. Next, coming to the translate. I want to translate this circle. So pick on translate option. Here there are two options like keep internal constraints and keep external constraints. First click on keep internal constraints. Instances are given as 4. Specify the base point and move. So like this the object is translated with initial constraint. Just give the point. See, these are the internal constraints. Coming to the external constraints in translate. So select the circle, translate, keep external constraints, specify the base point and select the second point. So this the height. The height is related to this 8. That is the 8 is the distance from the center point of circle to the horizontal axis. So this is the external constraint. So in translate we can keep external constraints and external and internal constraints. So this is about the rotate and translate options. Thank you. Now I have drawn a sketch by using this toolbars in the sketcher. Now I need to exit from this sketcher. Just click on the exit workbench icon from the workbench toolbar. Just click on it after completion of the 2D sketch. So click on it. So you will be exit from the sketch. So this is about the sketching a 2D sketch in the sketcher part. So thank you. The next class we will proceed with the further modules. Thank you.